Let's clear all the OR-S stages, starting from the first one, challenge mode condition, and we just need the Vanguard, Thorns, Mountain, Nightingale, Medic Defenders, strong one, if you have Shu is the best, Eya and Exia. That's all we need. Let's do this. First of all, just immediately an Eya here to gain DP. Mountain to block and stall this lane, get DP. Then deploy Thorns, right here, facing left side. Nightingale here, face on top side. Activate Mountain skill, remember. Thorns skill. Deploy now Eya here, face on top side. Get more DP. Deploy Exia here, at the timing when this enemy spawns. Here. Retreat to the Flag Vanguard, and in the end deploy the Medic Defender right here, to block the enemy. If you can, instead of Nightingale, Eya Alter is the best, because it can heal the corruption damage as well. Also, her healing is really good once the skill is on. Eya Alter first skill, of course. Activate the Thorns skill one more time, and game over. Also, if you want, you can activate this one as well, huh? Your Dragon to deal some damage to the enemies. Okay, last Chopstick Dragon, and here we go. Really easy. Next stage, OR-S-2. This stage challenge mode, pretty hard, but we can do it using Flag Vanguard, Eya, Blades, Hoshi, Shining, and the Thorns to lane hold the right side. Then Mountain plus Eya Berry for the left side, middle side, and any heli drop you want at the beginning to kill one Chalice. And then will be super easy. Let's go. First of all, just immediately deploy Flag Vanguard here to gain DP. Okay. Then deploy Thorns here face on bottom side. Blades here face on, not Blades, Surdo here face on, the guard you want. If you have Surdo, then Surdo here face on left side to kill this Chalice, and also to help block these first enemies as well. If you don't have it, then deploy Blades first here, face on bottom side, and then using the heli drop to kill this enemy. Get more DP after killed, perfect. You can retreat this one, yeah. Deploy Eya Berry here, face on top side, Mountain here, and you're done basically with the mid side. Retreat the Surdo, deploy Blades here, face on bottom side to charge the skill, Mountain skill, remember. Here retreat the Flag Vanguard because it's dying. Medic here, face on left side, Thorns skill first activation. Just wait for more DP. Eya here, face on the bottom side. And in the end, Hoshi right below Seria. Not Seria, Blades. Here we go. Now activate the Thorns skill one more time. And you can AFK till the end. Thorns not only to help DPS, but also to help block some enemies. Lasers leaking from Mountain. Also, he himself has the self-healing, so no need to worry about the Dragon. You can see that here there are a lot of enemies rushing together to Thorns. Mountain will block the two Chalice. Eya Berry will heal up. When Mountain kills them, this enemy will leak, but Thorns will kill. Again here. Chalice, double Chalice. If you want on right side, you can deploy how it's called Logos. And use Logos' third skill to manually activate it. Anyways, by around this timing, yeah, the Dragon will kill Eya, but it's totally fine, guys. Because Mountain... Important is that Eya can help Mountain survive when there are Chalice. Once the Chalice is dead, Mountain can hold the lane alone. And then you have to deal with the last two frogs. Also, keep in mind that you still have the heli drop to use. Yeah, these frogs are super annoying. I don't know who designed an enemy annoying like this, who one-shots Hoshi, almost one-shot Hoshi with 1300 defense and 4000 HP. Really amazing. Anyways. Next one, OR-S-1 challenge mode. On challenge mode, the enemy dragon, so the black one, will deal a lot more damage, so can basically one-shot your high ground units. What you have to do is to prevent enemies to activate it, which means you need a really good damage to spawn kill these enemies, which will spawn close to it. This is the squad. You can try to follow the premium AFK, which is a lot easier, but this is the units using most of them, all the units. Only Eya Berry is limited because we need a really good medic. The rest of the units you can find pretty easy replacements, not for Ifrit and Thorns, just to see who you have in your roster. You can use a sword, a Whistle, this kind if you have, just to see their job. Vanguard, Blades, Thorns, Ifrit, Soldier as a heli drop, and then Save Rush, okay, one puller is must have, skill rank 7. The second one, Gladia Elite 1, second skill rank 7 is already more than enough. Or you can use someone with a really high burst. Let me show you their purpose. Then Sarah, second skill to heal up, and Eya is a good caster. Instead of Eya, you can use Virtuosa as well, because Virtuosa has a very good necrosis damage. Or Logos, third skill, whoever you want. This is a pseudo AFK, because this stage is too hard for AFK if you're not using the premium AFK. So we just do the Semi-AFK, which means most of the units are just deployed, you just activate the skill, and only Surdur is used for heli drop. Now, first of all, just the Vanguard here to gain DP, then Save Rush, here percent upside. You can use a Mlinar as well, but the Mlinar must be faced on right side, so with the skill you can kill this two, this is the main job. Then immediately later, Blades are here to block the enemies, because else Save Rush will take too much damage. Save Rush to kill these enemies. Now get more DP. Thorns are here to charge the skill already. Okay, you can retreat to Save Rush, deploy Puller here immediately, so this way you can pull all the enemies who will try to conquer your units into the hole. At least you can activate 2 times into the in the stage the Dragon. So you can see that we just get dragged. Now just Eya Berry here percent offset to charge the skill, which is really important. This is the enemy, you can see he's very close to the enemy, so we must kill before he can fully charge. Now Eya here percent right side to help DPS, which stays inside Eya Berry's healing range. First skill activation, medic here percent any direction you want, because you can second skill a really big healing from area. You can use a shooter the skill as well, which you can give the tile with the damage reduction, really good. Now just save DP until you can deploy a Surdur to bait what? To bait this coin, really annoying. So just Surdur here percent upside up and activate the skill immediately. Get more DP. This way Surdur will bait the coin from the frog and also will help DPS a bit these enemies. You can just let her get retreated automatically by herself. Now, deploy Gladia here percent upside. Actually no, deploy Ifrit first here percent upside. Because only Thorns is not enough to kill this enemy in time. If you just use Thorns, Thorns will make the enemy available to activate the skill, the Dragon. Now activate your Dragon when it's available to deal massive damage to this tanky enemy. Since we don't have necrotic damage, we must use true damage to deal some damage. So this way is the best, you can see. Now just retreat Flag Vanguard, deploy Puller Hero Face on top side. I mean, deploy Gladia second skill on top side because there are 3 flying units which will spawn here, and Gladia 1 skill activation can drag them all into the hole. Now, you can substitute the Gladia using any strong unit who is able to take them out, for example Wizardel, Logos, or whoever you want, ranged unit with enough damage to kill these units. Now, if you're using Gladia second skill at least rank 7, don't use the skill yet. You must wait at least the second one spawn, wait some time and then use the skill. So with 1 skill activation you can cover all 3. You still need to activate the Thorn's skill, so let's wait him to charge. Okay, activate. Okay, second one spawn, wait a bit longer. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now activate the skill. So this way you can drag them into the hole, and the skill duration 20 seconds, so we'll be able to drag the last one as well. If you're using a DPS, just make sure that the DPS is able to kill them all. If you wait too long, the first one will fly and go to the blue box, so be careful. Here we need a pretty high healing or damage to kill these yeah, you can see, after you drag that enemy into the hole, just retreat Gladia. We don't need any more. Gladia, this unit's main job is to kill these 3 units. Because we need to bait the coin from the frog again. So just deploy Suldru back here, face on top side. And activate Suldru's skill again. So we'll have more HP to tank the coin. Now we just wait. We wait for what? We wait for the last Dragon activation, and because we are almost at the end. Okay, Drake is ready. Let's wait a bit. We don't have a very big problem here because this enemy will die. So, okay, now you can activate it when all the enemies spawn. The last frog you don't care about it. Why? Because we'll just use the coin on the puller here, but no enemies will spawn from here anymore. And the last 4 units are just here. So if you want, you can even redeploy down a Sea Rush around now to deal some damage. Up to you. Anyways, the last enemies. After the Dragon reduced their HP, it's pretty easy to take down. And that's it, guys. Pretty simple if you have the units and you know the mechanic of the stage. And let's go to the next one. Alright, next one, OR-S-4 challenge mode. The black chopsticks will have more HP, but yeah, we can do it with this type of squad. Just yeah, it's really hard, so we're going to use Ayaberry as our best healer, then Vanguard who can DP. First deploy to bait a bit the boss attacks at the beginning, then Blades, Surdur as a heli drop, your tankist, so in this case a Hoshi, then Seria. If you have a Shu, is the best option. Take the 3rd skill, but don't make her teleport the boss. If you make her teleport the boss, then you're fucked, okay? Just use the skill after the boss is stalled. Then Logos first skill, Calcite for the true damage to kill the boss, and Nightingale to help because only Ayaberry is not enough. Unless you have a Shu. Shu plus Ayaberry is enough to keep Hoshi alive, but if you don't have a Shu, then you need to add another strong medic. Let's go. Instead of Calcite, you can use Virtuosa. So this way you can also have 1 extra unit to deploy heli drops to keep damage the boss. That can also work. And let me show you how this stage works. It's basically semi-AFK because we need to keep activating the skills. Full AFK, it's very, very hard to do unless you have Shu, so can have more healing, or premium AFK squad. Anyways, let's go. I don't want to use too many limiteds, so let's just use Ayaberry. Now, Ayaberry here first on right side, Shu or Seria here to block the first few enemies. Get more DP. Blazer here first on bottom side. Yato here to bait the boss skill. After you baited, just retreat. Then Logos here first on bottom side to charge the skill already. You need more DP. Nightingale here first on bottom side. After you got enough DP, you can retreat the Flag Vanguard, don't need anymore. Deploy Hoshi here in front. Actually, Hoshi can wait. You can deploy Calcite first. Then Yato here to bait. Make sure that the Seria can kill one of these enemies because else will leak, so be careful. Then monster to help kill these enemies. Yato here to bait the boss skill, the boss will use it now. Then you can retreat. Make sure that every unit has more than 1500 damage, because the Dragon does 1500 true damage. Now, after you clear this small wave, you can retreat the units, and we just wait. Deploy Yato on this position to bait the boss skill. In theory, you can bait it, yeah. Okay, retreat. Now just wait. You need to wait to block the boss here. If you teleport the boss will not be in the middle anymore, but will be slightly on left side. I already tried. So don't teleport the boss when you're using Shu here. Don't do that yet. I mean, don't activate the skill yet. Just block the boss when the boss is, okay, around the middle. Now. So this way, the chopsticks on top side will just go from top side. The chopsticks spawning from mid will go bottom side. If you deploy Hoshi too early, the boss, okay, will go down, will get pushed a bit to right side, will stop here, but sometimes the chopsticks will follow the path on top side. If you make the chopstick on bottom side, sometimes Logos plus Blades will be able to get it, and you can get a charge. Like, it's not very useful, but it's still a charge, so you can use summon burst to take down the boss faster. Now, let's reduce the boss HP using monster. Monster will just die now. Oh, okay, looks like he killed an enemy. Well, now the Dragon will kill, so... Let's reduce the boss to HP to very, very low. Okay. Like, if you want, just 2 units is not enough. If you want, just add Vanguard to help kill the chopsticks, so at least you can have 10 charges. It's some damage. You know, it's not a very... a must-have, but it's still something that can help clear the stage, right? Ah, sad. First phase is pretty easy to stall. Nothing to worry, to be honest. Okay, we just need one more and then we can get it. Okay. Well, let's finish the job. So this way, if you have some unit with a manual trigger skill, for example, a Wizardel, Mlinar, Dagon, I mean, whoever you want, just prepare that unit. Then, after the boss is reviving, deploy Surdo here, face on right side, heli drop, because we need to take down the frog. And then when the boss revives, just activate the skill when the enemy spawn. Okay, after took these enemies down, retreat the Surdo. And deploy monster to kill this Calderon on top side. Okay, after kill that, you can retreat. And let's just use, yeah, for example, Dragon now to deal some damage. If you have the unit to DPS the boss, just deploy that. You can also counter the boss Dragon as well doing this. Okay, not yet because there's the poison damage. Okay, monster now. You can use the doll to bait the coin on bottom side. Or you can just use the Surdo here to help the kill. Because when the frog is really annoying. Okay, after this you can retreat because else you will, yeah, you will mitigate the healing. We must focus the healing on Hoshi. This enemy, let's just kill using monster. Okay, if you have a heli drop, just kill the Cauldron already there. And now that all the enemies are dead, we can keep go and take down the boss now. It is simple. You can use the doll to bait the boss's skill, at least it will not kill monster. One more skill activation and the boss is dead. Here we go. Semi-AFK. Now I will show you a small showcase, like by using Virtuosa and how to use, for example, the Dragon combined with a good burst DPS. The squad is basically the same, but instead of Calcit we have Virtuosa, and in addition, since we don't use two unit limit, we can add a burst unit. Now let me show you. I will speed up until the point where we do that step. Remember to block the boss to make these enemies go from bottom side. Or you can just add an Ethan or Escalon here and make sure that you can kill these units, so you can get one stack of this one. Like, we don't deploy Virtuosa yet because Virtuosa will kill too fast before we can get all the 10 stacks. Just idle here for a bit until you can get the 10 stacks. Okay, we just need one more, so one time is more than enough. We can prepare now our units. So Virtuosa here to AFK until we kill the boss. We got it. And in the end, the burst unit here. Since we use this burst unit to kill the frog as well, we don't need to use Surdur immediately anymore. Now we just idle. Just use the Dragon when most of the enemies appear, so you can deal damage to them. Just remember to bait also the coin from the frog. Now, for example, let's go. So basically, when this thing goes away, we burst the boss. That's it. As you can see, he can deal a lot of damage before the boss gain the shield again. And now Virtuosa will kill the Cauldron here. And we can just keep Melina on the field to kill the next frog spawning later. While this Calderon, we don't care about him for now. This one will get killed by Logus just like before. As you can see, the boss, the enemy is here, so just a beta. And since Melina has some true damage, it can also help kill the boss a lot faster. Okay, should be dead. You don't need this one anymore. Let's just take down. No. He will just kill himself from the Thorn's damage from Hoshi. That's basically it, guys.